Hello, welcome to Marla Guides, aka Third Eye, and I'm back here with another video. I have a channel message with a song. The song is He Won't Go by Adele. I'm going to get into it, and then we're going to go in depth after. Channel message. I'm surrounded by people that don't know me on the inside. You get me better than anyone I've known for years. I feel so drawn to you, so connected to you. I can't keep acting like I don't like you. Hell, I love you. I know from the moment that I laid eyes on you, you were my other half. I want you. I need you. Things are a little crazy right now, but I promise soon it will be better for both of us. Will you meet will you love will you let love win? When I come forward, will you be ready for us to finally connect as one? So that was the channel message. Love reading. It's I am so like it's crazy. Like I'm so in tune with the love readings. It's like I don't necessarily like doing love readings, but lately I've just been getting so many intuitive downloads, these love readings from these divine masculines. And it's like I get it, but I don't want to but I have to give the message. So it's like it is what it is. But basically, the divine masculine is saying that he's you're the only one that understands him. You're the only one that gets him on a deeper level. So basically, this divine masculine, he is learning to love all of him. He is not caring about what people think about him anymore because I believe for a really long time, majority of his life maybe, or just a certain aspect of his life where he did care more about his reputation and more about how he looked, how people seen him, and that is because of his past and what he had to endure growing up as his childhood. Um, I feel like the divine masculine, he worked so hard to get where he's at that he doesn't want anything to jeopardize it. But he's realizing that the more he you know the more he stays away from you, the more like he's around these people, he's realizing that these people don't know him, but you know him. He's like really questioning himself, like, how is I just met you, or how is it we only been connected for only a little while? How do you understand me better than people I've known all my life, people I've known for years? How is it that you just know? How? The divine masculine, he is so drawn to the divine feminine that it is it's just magnetic. It's like they're like magnets. Like she moves, he moves. She go up, he go up. She go down, he go down. He's just so drawn to her energy, to her essence, to her aura. He just knows that she is different from the rest, and he's craving different, but he's also a little intimidated. He's scared to go in that unknown territory because he doesn't know, like, oh shit, like, like the divine feminine, that is something that is sacred. That is a goddess. She has goddess energy. So it's like you just can't approach a divine feminine and act a certain way. He knows he has to be a certain type of way. And you can't be like that. Like you can't act a certain way with a divine feminine. Like if you're used to acting a certain way with regular females, you can't act like that with a divine feminine because that's not gonna work out. Like but this divine masculine, he knows that she's for him. And even though he's not taking the necessary steps, he just knows, like, even if he's not like consciously aware, like he is aware that they were meant to cross paths. She was meant to come in his life. And even if they're not meant to be like romantic or long term. Maybe it's like a deep bond friendship. Maybe they're gonna be friends and it's going to lead up to something more. Maybe, you never know. But he knows that she was meant to come in his life for a reason, and he was meant to come in her life for a reason. He just knows that they were meant to cross paths. So whatever happens, happens. But good things are supposed to come out of their interaction and their lives being, intertwined with each other. Um, he's ready for different. He wants something. He's craving change, and I feel like for so long he was just in this stagnancy in his life where he's kind of just stuck on a hamster wheel. Sorry, and just going in circles. And I feel like once he met this woman, this beautiful creature, once he met her, once he just started analyzing her and just started observing her, he's realizing, wow, like this woman is amazing. I need to know more. I want her. I want to be connected with her. And I think he's a little scared. He's a little shy to approach her. Maybe he has to build that self-confidence up a little bit more for him to actually to approach her and to want, but I feel like in due time he will. He just has to work on those insecurities and not be afraid of rejection. But it will happen. I feel like the longer he continues to fight the urge and the connection, I feel like he's just gonna be having this attitude like fuck it. The worst he can do is say no, right? I feel like he eventually he's going to have that. He's going to even have some liquid courage, or he might be, maybe he might be a little high under the influence, or maybe he's just like fuck it, and he is going to express himself. He's going to lay it out. He's going to ask her on a date. Sorry, he's going to do something where it's going to shock her, but it's going to shock him too. Because he's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Where did this confidence come from?" Because this masculine, he's confident, but when it comes to this particular woman, she makes him nervous. She excites him. She intimidates him, but in a good way. And like she gives him butterflies and makes him feel all like, oh my god, I got a crush. Like, what the fuck? Like, she makes him nervous. So he doesn't want to make a fool, but of himself. But I feel like as the time goes by and like the energy that they exchange, where it's not like romantic, but just being in each other's presence and just not saying the elephant in the like not speaking on what the elephant in the room is, like just letting it be, and then the the build up, and then just he's going to explode. So it's like he's going to have, like I said, some type of liquid courage. He's going to be under the influence, or he might just say fuck it and just express himself. Whatever it is, he's going to do it, and he's going to shock the divine feminine and shock himself. But I really think he thinks that he is out of her league. And what this divine masculine doesn't know is that this divine feminine, she doesn't, she's not superficial. So you can't really buy her love. What you can do, because I know this divine feminine, um, she cares about on the inside how you show up for her, being genuine, being authentic, being real, showing that you care, like being a listening ear, just being someone that she can turn to, even like a hug. It's like little things that the divine feminine really wants, even buying her flowers, it's the little things. And I think the divine masculine is thinking like, oh my gosh, like I gotta get this, I gotta get that. But she like dates too, but it's like you just have to not overdo it and not overthink it and just take that step because she likes you. The divine feminine, obviously, the divine feminine is in tune and she likes divine masculine, but she attracts. She doesn't chase. So she's not going to go to the divine masculine and says, "I like you. I want to get to know you better. I want to talk to you. Would you like to go out?" She's not going to say that because she knows as the woman, as the feminine, as the prize that the divine masculine is supposed to court her. She knows her worth. So she knows the divine masculine is supposed to approach her and it's supposed to be like, hey, I like you. I want to get to know you better. I'm really interested in you. Would you like to go for coffee? Would you like to go on a date? She knows the divine masculine is supposed to be the one that's courting her. So she won't do that because she knows she's the prize. Divine masculine, he's gonna have to get out that ego a little bit and he's gonna have to face the he feels like she's going to reject him. Like he feels like the divine feminine doesn't like him in that way in reality is the divine feminine actually really likes him like that, but she's not going to throw herself at him. She has respect for herself. She's going to show interest in ways where he can pick up the signals and hints. Hopefully he will understand, but she will not go out her way to be desperate because she knows that that's not going to work because the divine masculine he has women always throwing himself at him and chasing him. She's not going to chase him or throw herself at him. She's different, and he knows that, and he knows he has to come correct. So the divine masculine knows that he needs to approach this divine feminine with care, with caution, and with respect. But he knows he's ready to just love her. He's ready to open up to her. He's ready to just be seen by her. And the thing is, the divine feminine, she sees him. She really does see him, and she sees his beauty. She sees his hurt, his pain, his trauma, but she see all this amazing greatness in him. That he probably don't see in himself. She just wants him to be authentic. You want to win the divine feminine's heart. You want to have her as a girlfriend, a lover, a partner, a wife, whatever. You have to be authentic and you have to be real because she is real and she's authentic. She doesn't like fake. So you have to be willing to drop the mask, drop the ego, and you have to be willing to be vulnerable and be that man that she needs because the divine feminine has been hurt as well. So she's not just going to, she has her walls up. So she's not just going to let anyone get past those walls that she built around her heart because those walls, they keep her safe. But she can love, she knows how to love, she knows how to receive love. She just knows that she's not going to give it out to anybody. Um so the divine masculine, you actually have to put in work to get her to put those walls down. You have to get her to feel comfortable, to be able to be like that with you. But you also have to take those necessary steps. You can't continue to run and run for your feelings because she knows, she can feel your energy. She knows how you feel. She knows all that because she feels it for you as well. But she knows that you have to be the one to initiate that next step. And until you initiate that, she's going to sit still. She's going to be smooth, like she's going to be still like water, you know? Um, in the divine masculine, you have all these thoughts and internal these thoughts and all that stuff. You're ready to just explore the depth of the unknown with her. You just got to be ready because people are not going to be happy. People are not going to want to see you guys together. It's going to be like hate, envy, jealousy, but you love her. She loves you, and that's all that matters. Your love for each other. That's the only thing that matters. So once you take that step into show her that you love her and you are showing the world, I mean, you don't have to show the world, but you just show that you care for her, life will get a little bit better when it comes to your guys' relationship because divine masculine is a little bit of he is a little bit scared of the unknown going that way, that path, but he also knows that she is part of his destiny. She is part of his path to greatness. He knows that if he continue to stay stuck and stagnant in his current circumstances and his current life, he knows he will never get to where he's destined to go. He's stuck in his comfort zone where, he knows what it is, but he doesn't want that. Um he's just craving something new, something better. He's just craving just to he just want his divine feminine, but he knows that he's going to have to make some sacrifices. He knows he's going to have to do something because the divine feminine, he knows who she is. With or without him, she's going to be okay. Divine masculine has to know that she is going to be okay with or without him. And if he knows that he loves her and he's ready to take that step with her, he's going to have to show her and he's going to have to really be that man for her. She doesn't judge him, she understands him. And one thing the divine feminine doesn't want to be is to be judged. But I don't think he doesn't judge her, he understands her. That's what they both love about each other is that they don't judge each other and they both understand each other. Having that level of understanding for each other is what they both crave and they both admire about each other. Um, but he's ready. He's ready to take that step, divine feminine. Are you ready to receive that love from him? Are you ready to allow him to come in and to love you? That's the message.